277. It looks like one of these cars rear-ended the other. It has a smash up front, and it may involve this third car here. So I do anticipate this taking a while to be cleared out of the center of the highway, especially with this ambulance that's here. Now, what do you do in accordance with that move over law when they're in the center? There's no extra lanes of space for you to move over to. Well, these drivers are doing just that as these crews are actively walking around this scene. They're driving as safely and slowly around them as they can. And that's what you should be doing if you're about to head out onto the road and head south on 77, again at 277. Now, this is already causing a couple miles of stop and go traffic on 77 southbound, and that's going to be keeping you on the road for at least an extra 10 to 15 minutes with speeds in that area just between 10 and 20 miles per hour, or even slower around 15. So here you can see that we have this bunched up backup where 77 passes Waterloo Road, and it's all the way back up to by where 77 passes East Wilbeth and even East Archwood. So again, you're going to be dealing with at least an extra 10 minutes tacked onto your drive. South in Summit County. That crash is right where 77 South meets 277, and you can see that we now have a tow truck in the middle of the highway working on one of those cars that appears to have rear-ended another from the heavy front end damage that I'm seeing here from our camera view. Now, there's so many first responders who are working on this scene right now, walking in that middle of the highway. So if you're about to be heading this way, please pay extra close attention to not just those people who are working to clear this crash by moving over at that crash site, but even before that. I was seeing people who are just kind of speeding while they were trying to veer off into that, so they're not hitting the center lane there. So you want to pay extra close attention because we have stop and go traffic for a 3-mile stretch here. Speeds are just 13 miles per hour, which means you're going to be on the road for at least an extra 15 minutes with those backups well before 77 meets East Archwood Avenue.